Welcome back to another episode of the GSD Show. Today's episode is all about offers. Out of the thousands of fitness studios that we've worked with, which offer performs the best? Let's tune in to find out. So we work with thousands of fitness studios and gym owners across the world. What is some of the best offers that you see work well?
So the offer, that's a tricky question because there's a lot of really good offers out there, but it's really about the strength of the person promoting the offer and also the strength of the salesperson that responds to the people that come in for those offers. Regardless though, unanimously, free has always won.
Yeah.
If all else is equal, free has always won. The only time a paid offer works better as far as like an overall end result is when they don't have a good sales process in place. They're just not good at selling, because at that case, at least you collected some money for them to initially come in, because you're not going to collect any because you're not good at sales. But if you have a good sales process and you're promoting it right, you're value stacking and stuff, what happens is people, there's data on this. It's called The Power of Free. If anybody's ever read the book, Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely, he talks about it. There's tons of studies on it. There's another one, Herman Simon, who wrote Confessions of a Pricing Man, has a lot of studies on free as well. And across the board, it always proves that free is the best offer, because most people would rather not take a risk than get a bargain. So, like, let's say if I were to give you some sort of like even a mug, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. If I were to give this to you for free, well, if you didn't like it, or if it broke easily, or it felt weird, you didn't care because
it was free.
It was free. Like you go, oh, it was free. It's not a big deal, right? So if I gave you anything and it broke within a day or two, you'd be like, it's all right, it's free. Right. And you know that because you didn't take a risk. Now, if you got a bargain on it and it broke, you're like, oh, dang, right? So statistically, people would rather not take a risk. Right. But internally, with the thousands of gyms that we've done campaigns with, it holds true as well. When we do free offers, the volume of leads that come in versus the volume of leads that come in off paid offers, it's like 3 to 4x.
Wow.
Now, the challenge is it's harder to get a hold of the free leads for those that don't have a great process in place because, well, they didn't take a risk, right? The people that paid something, well, they paid something, so they're going to call you.
Right.
But you're getting almost, very few.
Right.
Now, if you have, let's say, 15 people take the free offer and you have 50 or 60 people, 15 people do the paid offer and you have 50 or 60 people do the free offer, with a really good sales process, you should be able to get at least 40 to 45 of them on the phone. You should be able to get at least 40 of those people to book. You should be able to get at least 35 of those to show with the right process. And in other episodes, we have that stuff. And then out of the 35, if you got a closing rate of about 40, you should be able to get around 14 or 15 or so to buy.
Right.
14 or 15 is way better than out of 15 people that did a paid offer, you might get maybe 5 or 10 of them to buy.
Right.
Because if you think they're going to convert just because they had a paid offer, they're not. The closing rate tends to be around the same.
Yeah.
What a lot of people say too is, oh, but they're just tire kickers. Well, if your tires are good, let them kick it.
Right.
They kick tires to see if this is what they want, right? Are these tires good? So I'll take whoever. At the end of the day, McKenna, can you name anyone anyone that has said, I don't want to be in better shape?
No. Nope.
No. Have you heard anybody ever say, I actually prefer to be in worse shape?
No.
No. So, and do you have friends that may not have money for a gym membership, but they got flat screens all over that house, and they got a new iPhone, a car that's probably more than what they need?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so people have the goal to get in shape. It sounds like unanimously everybody.
Right.
And people generally spend money on things that they want more than they want that more than they want that money in their account.
Right.
So now it's a matter of the salesperson saying, okay, this person wants to be in shape and we know they have the money to spend. The average person has $5,331 in credit card debt, right? What that means is even if they can't afford something, they'll find a way to get it.
Right.
Right? You put it on a credit card. So we know that these two things exist, which is all I need in order to make a sale. And if you don't make that sale, really what it comes down to is my sales process wasn't good enough to get them to want what I'm selling more than they want that money in their account or that lack of debt on their credit card statement.
Right.
It's really what it comes down to. So when you can really get that entire sales process down, free is always better for the people that have the skill, because you're going to close more business.
Exactly. Now, what about the people who say, okay, well, Tesla doesn't give away discounts, Apple doesn't give away discounts, they don't give away anything for free. What do you say to those people?
It's a good point. They do, and those are great companies to follow a lot from. Yeah. But every point deserves some sort of an asterisk.
Yeah.
Apple did give away stuff earlier on when they first started, before anybody knew the name Apple.
Right.
When they were wanting to get their name out there, were wanting to build their brand. They were negotiating. There's actually documented stories of Steve Jobs giving out free computers and doing massive discounts for people to be able to have them sell it in their store, so that they can just get some movement, get some traction on the brand. And earlier on, Tesla, same thing. I mean, now they're up their price significantly on cars, but they were doing things earlier on where they were actually letting people take their cars for a while and test things out. So as a company develops a brand, if the fitness studio in question has a brand as strong as Apple's and Tesla's, now you're right. Don't devalue the brand. Go ahead and fair price, because everyone's going to want it anyway. They're coming. They're waiting in line, just like they're waiting on Apple. They're waiting in line for the iPhone. They pre-order months in advance for the iPhone. If you have a wait list like that, don't do any discounts or free anything. But if you're at the point where Apple was earlier on, then how you get there is by getting your brand out. If you believe your product is really that good that you don't want to devalue it, well, then people get a taste, because if it's that good, they'll buy.
Exactly. So, moral of the story, if you're not Tesla, if you're not Apple, sell some free stuff. Free, 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 people. But not only that, get your sales process really dialed in. We actually have sales certification courses in our consulting program, so if you're interested in learning more about that, click the link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.